What's going on, you guys? So welcome back to another video. So today, as you can see, I'm in the pool. This marks the first week of IRONMAN 70.3 training. I am going to be racing IRONMAN 70.3 WACO. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through the full first week of IRONMAN training, every single workout. So this morning, it's Monday morning. It's June 30th, 2025. I'm going to be doing 1,500 meters in this pool behind me. This morning, woke up right before 4 o'clock. I have one scoop of G1M Sport, and I had some coffee, and that's pretty much it. I don't know how long this training session is going to take. It's 4:27 right now. I'm trying to start at 4:30, so let's go ahead and get into it. Said that was my longest swim, 1,500 meters this morning. So total time was 24 minutes, 37 seconds. However, we've been here for about 45 minutes. So about 20 of that I took for like rest in between and filming, obviously. Average pace, 1 minute, 39 seconds. Got a long ways to go in the pool portion of triathlon, but that was this morning's workout. It's 5:15. I'm gonna head back and go get ready for the rest of the day. See you guys this afternoon at our strength workout. Each of these strength workouts are full body. These preparatory exercises are going to include all of your major joints and muscle groups. So first thing is going to be single overhead dumbbell press, shoulder press here. So like I said, RPE is really light right now, so this is 30-pound dumbbell. So we go here, each side. Next exercise is going to be hanging scapular raises or retractions. So all I'm going to do is hop up on the pull-up bar here. And all I'm doing is retracting my shoulder blades together, pinching, and that's it. So first exercise, dumbbells will be 12 each side. This will be 12 total. Third exercise is going to be forward lunges. So I'm going to do 10 each side. This is just going to be body weight. Fourth exercise, I'm going to be back up here on the pull-up bar. We're just going to do some hanging knee raises here. Okay? So I'm going to do 10 of those as well, get some core activation. And then the very last exercise of this warm-up or preparatory phase is going to be lateral band walks. Get a good squat. I'm going to do 5 steps each side. Go back the other way 5 times. 12 reps on the shoulder, 12 reps on the scapular, 10 reps on the lunges each side, 10 reps on the hanging leg raises, and then 5 reps each way with the band right here. Do this whole entire thing as a circuit 3 times, just getting some blood flowing, getting those muscles activated for our main sets. Preparatory exercises are complete. I know it's a lot, there are 5 exercises there, but I'm only lifting 3 times a week right now, full body, so it wasn't too much, too hard. I took no rest in between each exercise in the circuit. If you need to take rest, take rest. I'm also gonna put this workout with all the other workouts in the description below, or I'll probably post it on the screen here since this is a longer video for you to follow along, because it is kind of a lot of stuff if you don't have it written down on paper, which is how I have it and how I'm tracking it. So now we're gonna get into the main movements of this workout. So the main set of exercises is going to be first, barbell bench press, 5 reps, pretty heavy, RPE like 8, 9. Bulgarian split squats on here, 80-pound dumbbell, 8 reps each side. That's also relatively heavy. Lastly, right here, we're gonna be doing T-bar rows. So that's 135 on there right now. Be doing 8 reps there as well. So it's 1 minute rest, exercise, 1 minute rest, exercise, and then 3 minutes rest at the end. So like I said, a lot of moving parts for this workout, but when you start doing circuits like this, when you start doing supersets or multiple exercises together and you control that rest, you can get through your workouts a lot faster, accomplishing a lot more in the time that you're given. So let's go ahead and get into our main exercises. The main set is complete. About to move into the last secondary accessory exercises. So first one is gonna be dumbbell lateral raises. We'll be doing 8 reps on that. Then from there, gonna move to pull-ups. Gonna do probably about 10 to 15, anywhere you can get in there. And then gonna come down from that, gonna do goblet squats. Gonna do 8 of those. Gonna be RPE like 6 or 7. So definitely not as heavy as Bulgarian split squats were, a little bit lighter. And then lastly, it's gonna be push-ups. So 4 exercises, there's not gonna be any rest in between. That's why there's a lighter weight. It's focusing more on muscular endurance. And then at the very end of the circuit though, there will be a 1 to 3 minute rest. I'm still working on that. I'll let you know after the first set how it goes with my weight and everything. May need to take 1 minute, may need to take 3 minutes before I go back into it, but it's gonna be 3 rounds total. First round's done. Heart rate actually got up pretty high on the push-ups. So I'm gonna do 25 push-ups each time. Got 2 more rounds left. Gonna do 2 minutes of rest in between the rounds. Like I said, goblet squat felt really light. It's only 50 pounds, but with how much I'm doing on the legs, tomorrow we got a big brick workout, so I'm not trying to thrash them too much right now, especially after the Bulgarian split squats. All right, so workout is complete. 55 minutes, 12 seconds long. A little bit longer than I'd like, honestly. So probably Wednesday, I'll probably make some stuff up. Obviously, I'm gonna switch out some exercises, but having that many exercises in the warm-up circuit, the preparatory phase, and then the secondary accessory pieces, it's a little bit too much, I feel like, especially with the amount of volume I'm getting from triathlon training specific workouts like swimming, running, and biking. That's it for Monday, first day, first week of triathlon prep. See you guys tomorrow. All right, so it's Tuesday, July 1st, a little before 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm headed out to Lake DeGray right now, Iron Mountain. So there's a nice little highway that runs straight through there. There's minimal traffic, so that's where I like to do my longer bike workouts right now that aren't on the trainer. I do have a trainer that I ordered, a Wahoo Kicker 1 Zwift, that I'll be using this weekend, so it should be coming in sometime this week, so I can give you all my thoughts on that later in this video. But headed out there right now. Got a nice little brick workout, zone 2 work this morning, so I'll be an hour on the bike and then 20-minute run immediately off the bike. I'm going to be taking 2 BP & Go gels, mango, with me. And then also on the bike, I have 24 fluid ounces of water and then 24 fluid ounces of element or limit, however you want to say it, which is 1,000 milligrams sodium in there. Yeah, let's get into the workout. Workout number 3 is complete. Tuesday's workout, brick workout, is done. Ended up being 18.48 miles on the bike. So average pace was 18.5 miles per hour. Average heart rate was decent at 144. There actually were some significant climbs out there. So 754 feet of climbing today. And then on the run, it was 2.42 miles. So 20 minutes, average pace 8:16. Heart rate was a little bit higher because I did have a climb that I had to do out on the run, but not a bad first brick workout for this prep. But day 2 workouts are complete, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for Wednesday's workouts. Wednesday, July 2nd. This is going to be the fourth workout. So it is currently 4:22. Very tired. It's very early. We are actually moving to a new apartment in a different city today. So the past couple of days have been all packing up, with work and everything like that. So definitely really tired. But this morning in the pool, got a pool workout doing 2,000 meters. So 1,000 of those meters are going to be more sprint intervals, so like zone 4 work. So I'm going to do 10 by 100 meters with like 10 to 30 seconds rest in between. We'll see how that goes. But for the other 1,000, I'm probably just going to do like a 500 meter warm up and then a 500 meter cool down. Like I said, 4:23. Let's get into the second swim workout. Just finished up 500 meter warm up. Just finished up the 1,000 meters, the 100 meter interval repeats. So average pace 128. It took me 14 and a half minutes. It is currently 5:06, so about to knock out this last 500 meters right here for a cool down. Just nice and easy, and then yeah, we'll get out of here. just completed that workout. It's 5:20 in the morning. Plan is to do another strength session this evening, so probably not as intense as that first one on Monday, just because I am pretty beaten, and we still have a lot more workouts. The rest of the week isn't as taxing really until Saturday, I'd say. But yeah, it was a good workout this morning. It's just gonna take time in the pool. With anything, it's gonna take time, so you're not immediately just gonna jump into something and be good at it. But yeah, I'm happy with where we're at. 2,000 meters done. See you guys at the next workout. Like I said this morning, we've been moving all day. So I'm gonna show you, this is our new apartment right now. Obviously, there's stuff everywhere. We're still moving, but excited. There's Hannah, she's tired. Yeah, so all the boxes, everything. We got a lot of work to do. We got a nice porch area right here though that wraps around. We also have a door that goes out to the porch from our bedroom and then the living room. Got a nice wide open kitchen here. But yeah, I'm pretty exhausted. So, oh my goodness, I'm shaking the camera. Here guys. That's how exhausted I am. I'm sitting here shaking the camera. I'm actually interested to see what my body battery is. So let me pull up my Garmin real quick. Yeah, my body battery is at 19 out of 100 and it's only 11:22 today. So it says I've had a demanding day. Looks like significant exercise and stress have drained your battery. If possible, try to relax and focus on recovery the rest of the day. And I am drained. So from all the workouts, from all the packing and moving everything, probably not gonna hit a strength workout this evening. I really feel like I need to take the time to relax and recover. So that's probably what's gonna happen. If I do work out this evening, obviously I'm gonna take you guys along for this full week of training. Tomorrow morning I have a nice, easy run. But yeah, excited for the move. We're gonna start unpacking and I'll probably give you guys an update when it looks a little bit better. Good morning, everyone. So it is Thursday, July 3rd. It is currently 5:44. So I didn't wake up as early this morning. I typically wake up super early on those swim days just because of how it worked out with work. Now tomorrow being Friday and another swim workout, I most likely, and it being the 4th of July and not working, I most likely am not going to be getting up at 3:45 like I have. I got good sleep last night, so I am well rested, which is good because, you know, I have a couple bigger workouts going throughout the weekend. My two biggest things, advice for recovery right now, it's sleep and nutrition. I mean, those are the two biggest things, and I mean, sleep is crucial no matter what. You have to get good sleep. So, got good sleep last night. Got some espresso here. Got 1 scoop of G1M Sport. I think I did salted watermelon, and then 1 scoop of electrolytes, I think strawberry flavored. That's all I'm gonna be taking. Just a 40-minute easy run this morning, so not too worried about it. Gonna try a new route out here because I've never ran where our new apartment is, so should be a good time. That kind of runs by our apartment, but man, there's some hills, more hills than I am used to, so a lot of zone 2 training may become zone 3 with the hills involved, if that's hard to hop on the treadmill.
We're 18 minutes into this run, 2.11 miles.
Alright, just got done with the run. So, learned a lot of things on that run. Learned about what areas there are to run around here. What routes will I be hitting significant hills immediately? Which hills are worse going up than the down hills that are on the other side of them? So I can route plan a little bit better next time, especially if I want to incorporate some big hills or if I just want to take it easy, you know, and use more down hills. So 4.74 miles, wasn't great, but wasn't terrible. 8:26 pace, average heart rate 148, total time 40 minutes. So that is Thursday morning's workout. Depending on how I feel this afternoon, I may work in some strength training, but if not, see you tomorrow. So just stay tuned for the rest of the video. Good morning, everyone. So it is Friday, the 4th of July, America, baby. So I do feel a little bit better this morning, got good sleep last night. Yeah, all the moving has taxed my body, especially if trying to make this the first week of Ironman prep. So I am gonna do a strength workout this morning. Don't really know what it's gonna look like yet. This is kind of different for me because I've only had one other strength workout this week. Usually I'll try to at least get 3, but after moving on Wednesday, I was gassed. So do that, and then for as far as Ironman prep goes, I do have a 1,500 meter swim easy later today. Just got done at the gym, mixed up a smoothie. It's just frozen berries, WACO's 000 Greek yogurt, banana, and BPN vanilla whey protein. Simple, easy. It's typically what I do post a strength session. But yeah, so the workout, I filmed as much as I could. I gave you a little look of like the gym that we have at the apartment, but I'm still trying to figure out like my strength training and how I'm incorporating it into this Ironman prep, because I still want to stay strong. I still want to keep the muscle that I have. I know I'm going to lose some weight and I'll probably lose a little bit of muscle just because of the training volume. And I mean, if I'm wanting to get faster, that's just what's going to happen. I don't need to be super duper strong or have a ton of muscle like a bodybuilder if I'm trying to go fast for a long period of time. So the workout today, I just started with 20 push-ups, 10 pull-ups, and then 10 lunges. I did that 3 times, and that was just kind of my warm-up, get the blood flowing. And then my main set, I did incline bench, dumbbell incline bench. I did 5 reps. I did that 4 times, took 2 minutes rest in between, and I moved from that to lat pull down, did 5 reps there. All RP 8 to 9s, I'm trying to keep my strength up. Same thing, 4 sets, 2 minute rest in between. And then I did single leg presses, which I didn't record the lat pull down or the leg presses. I did single leg presses, 5 each side, same thing, 4 sets, 2 minutes rest in between each set. And then lastly, what I did, a finisher circuit, so just 3 times, just went straight through, no rest. I did squat to toe touch, so cross body toe touch, and then I did that 10 each side, so 20 reps. And then I did a minute plank, and then 1 minute glute bridge all 3 times, and that was it for the workout. I hit a little bit of curls at the end, but not really like anything. It took me 48 minutes. So assessing the workout that I did Monday, which was actually that was intense. Like after Monday's strength training workout, I thought to myself, yeah, this isn't gonna happen again, this type of workout. I mean, it was a good workout if you wanna do it, but it was a lot of volume. It was a lot of reps and a lot of weight. So what I'm thinking about doing is shortening my strength training workouts. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, what I'll do, and I'm gonna try this next week, is 30 minutes max in the gym, just doing my strength heavy sets. So warm up, so say if it's an upper body day on Monday, doing chest, and then Wednesday legs, and then Friday back. I'm just gonna warm up the shoulders, get some blood flow to the chest, and I'm gonna hit some big chest movements, and that's it, I'm gonna get out. Same for legs on Wednesday, and then back. Try to do that scheme. And then for Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll use those as like my circuit days. So I can throw in some like single leg glute bridges, I can do some core work, I can do just body weight exercises specific for the legs, maybe some band stuff that I can just do in a circuit versus having to rest and like moving a lot of weight, because I really don't need that for this prep. But that's kind of a long roundabout way of trying to break down how I'm gonna start changing my strength training after this week. But like I said, I still have a swim workout later today. So gonna drink the smoothie, enjoy 4th of July. I'll see you guys at the pool. After 2 o'clock, hopping in the pool real quick. I'm gonna do this swim workout. So today, 1500 meters easy. I want to start incorporating some technique work. So focusing on my pull in the water, focus on how my legs are kicking and everything like that. But I'm gonna save that for next week, going into some technique work. I'll probably look up some good technique skills to use that swimmers use in order to improve their form. But so today, like I said, 1500 meters easy, about to start it out. Stuff that I'm trying to focus on today is really slowing down. So I had intervals Wednesday, but today I really want to focus on just going as long as I can, as slow as I can, and focusing on my breathing. So without further ado, let's get into it. Ended up being 1,575 meters. That was actually the first time that I've stayed in the pool, not necessarily stayed in the pool, but actually stayed swimming the entire time. So the past couple workouts, even on like 500 meter warm-ups and stuff like that, I've had to stop for like 30 seconds to a minute just to catch my breath. And just now I did the last 1,000 meters without stopping except for maybe 5 seconds to take one sip of water. So I'm happy with that. That means that my endurance and just my swimming technique and understanding how to control my breath, my strokes and everything like that is progressing. So I'm getting in a better rhythm. Excited for that. That's the last swim workout for this week and for this YouTube video. But we still have a couple more workouts left this weekend. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
What's going on, everyone? So welcome back to the channel. We're out here at Lake DeGray celebrating the best, greatest day in our nation's history. Isn't that right, Hannah?
Amen.
Right now we have a nice fire roasting. About to do some old-fashioned dogs, and we're just gonna celebrate. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
It is Saturday, July 5th. It is currently almost 2:30 in the afternoon. So this morning I had to get up pretty early, take my car to get some stuff done on it. And Little Rock, which is about an hour drive away. Didn't know how long it was gonna take. We just got back not too long ago. And after yesterday's festivities for July 4th and the late night, didn't do any training this morning, pushed my training to this afternoon. So today it's either between a 60-minute zone 2 easy run or my 1.5 to 2 hour bike zone 2 with I think 10-minute run off the bike. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the run today, And I have the option of doing the run either inside on the treadmill and being nice and comfortable, or going outside where it feels like it's 99 degrees and the humidity is at 50% in the middle of the day. And we're gonna choose the path of most resistance, obviously. That was a terrible decision. I want everybody to learn from my decisions and not to follow in my footsteps. I ended up only going 45 minutes at an 8:15 pace, and it was incredibly hot. First half going out, there's so many hills around here that just adds to intensity of the runs. Yeah, heat was crazy. My average heart rate was 164. I couldn't even keep it down, so it ended up even being a threshold run. Anyways, that's gonna be it for Saturday for workouts. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the last workout.
Good morning.
So today is July
6th.
Yeah, that day. So today's July 6th. It's Sunday morning. Right now it's 6:27. Got some coffee right here and then some BPN electrolytes, just like 1 scoop. This morning I did have that big brick workout, bike and run. So an hour and a half to 2 hours on the bike and then 10 minutes run off the bike. But I am changing that, and this morning I'm just gonna do 30 minute easy ride on the bike, just because that's where I feel like I'm at right now, and I gotta focus on recovery going into this next week. There's a couple things that I am gonna change going into this next week as far as my triathlon specific workouts. I'm gonna be incorporating some new things, and then I'm also going to be focusing on the time that I am in the gym a little bit differently. But I'll break all that down after this ride this morning. So this morning I'm gonna be doing the ride on the trainer. So something I invested in for this triathlon build specifically is the Wahoo Kicker Core. I have the Zwift cog on there, so I don't have to switch between any cassettes or anything like that. It just stays on that one cog, and then up here I have attached my shifting, so to increase resistance, decrease resistance. It'll also show me like what speed I'm at. So, and then I'm gonna have Zwift pulled up on the laptop right here. Finished the workout. It was a pretty good workout, so I do have to do a little bit more research and play around. I'm sure with anything new I'll figure it out as I go, but 34 minutes, about to get ready for church. So this is probably gonna be a pretty long video. A couple things that I'm going to change going into next week is I'm gonna incorporate more running. So I only had 2-3 runs this week, and technically I was supposed to run today off the bike, but it was only 10 minutes. That's really low volume and mileage for me. That'd probably be 20 miles max. I only have like 15 this week. Yeah, like I said with my strength training workouts. So I'm gonna start focusing Monday, Wednesday, Friday on upper body push, really focusing on strength. Wednesday legs, Friday pull, and it's only going to be a couple of exercises. So 3 to 5 exercises, really hitting the strength. And then the other days are going to be focused on like core, mobility, body weight exercises, lunges, push-ups, pull-ups, etc. I think that'll save me some time, so like 30 minutes max each day for the strength training, so I can focus on my endurance training. But that's the plan for now. I'm going to keep you updated in this series. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a blessed day wherever you are, and I'm excited for this journey and to share everything that I learned with you guys. And yeah, welcome to IRONMAN 70.3 WACO Prep.